Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. Demystify AI, how it works and how it matters. So make sure to watch the full video. In the second installment of this series, we looked at how machine learning (ML) enables computers to learn from data without explicit programming or guidance on the logic and flow of learning procedures. We also discussed how computers can use any data, regardless of its source or subject, to find patterns and correlations. The focus of this final piece in the series will be on deep learning (DL) and artificial intelligence (AI), as well as how computers may exploit the structure of the human brain to do tasks like picture recognition, natural language processing, and much more, in some cases even outperforming human expert benchmarks. We will also discover the strengths and weaknesses of contemporary AI. DL is a subset of machine learning techniques, broadly speaking. It advances our understanding of AI and is another algorithmic method for ML implementation. Although AI seems abstract and far off, it is already present in many places. Like many new technology, AI is mysterious at first, but then it becomes commonplace and we stop giving it much thought. It gets woven into our fiber. The examples below highlight real-world applications of AI, such as Spotify, creating a personalized playlist for you based on your listening preferences, or Amazon's Alexa. Machines are beginning to act like human counselors everywhere we go, giving suggestions and offering options. The ways that robots can meet our needs through natural language processing are rapidly developing as a result of technologies like translation software and data-to-text generating tools getting better every day. This is mostly invisible. You might be startled to learn that a large portion of the perfectly readable news you read online or in print, such as that on sports or financial reporting, is really produced by machines rather than human journalists. Artificial neural networks, ANN, and feature learning are the foundations of deep learning. It's critical to comprehend DL's fundamental components if one is to comprehend it more fully. The foundation of deep learning and the structure of the human brain and our present understanding of how a brain processes data through the connections between neurons serve as the foundation for ANN. The current implementation of ANN has a more streamlined structure than a human brain, with discrete layers and a limited number of connections and data flow directions. Like other ML models, ANN can be trained supervised, unsupervised, or semi-supervised, with or without an instructor. As an illustration, you could turn an image into a matrix of usable information that would then be the first layer of an ANN's input data. Each neuron in the first layer will then transmit the information to the second layer, and so on, until it reaches the last layer, which is where the output is created. For instance, the result can imply that the image contains a cat. Each neuron in each layer assigns or modifies the weight to its input for each image that the ANN eats, indicating how accurate or inaccurate it is in relation to the job. The outcome is determined by the sum of the weights. The science underlying ANN has been developing for more than 7 decades and is not new. You might assume that ANN needs tremendous processing resources, and the revolution in DL happened when technology developed to the point where it sparked a fresh wave of interest in this area. Since the ANN models were trained using NVIDIA GPUs, graphic processing units, NVIDIA has played a significant part in the so-called Big Bang of deep learning. Deep neural networks function. Deep learning is a collection of many ANN architectures known as deep neural networks, DNN, including deep Boltzmann machine, deep feed-forward, and recurrent neural networks. Each DNN has a special set of advantages in situations in which it works well. Additionally, it makes advantage of the feature learning techniques we discussed in the machine learning section previously. Deep learning has been used to yield results in a number of domains, including speech recognition, natural language processing, social network filtering, picture analysis, and more, that are on par with or occasionally even surpassing those of a human expert. Machine learning versus deep learning. Although deep learning is a subset of machine learning, the new capabilities it adds to the field elevate it to a completely new level. For instance, deep learning does not call for the development of brand new functionality. The neural network instead learns how to pick the most important features. Due to the enormous amount of training data required by DL, the training period is substantially lengthier. Additionally, it is more challenging to explain the outcomes with DL. It is possible to identify the activated neuron, but it is more difficult to comprehend what the activity of the neurons as a whole meant. In contrast to NL, DL has the potential to perform as well as or even better than humans in some circumstances. data scientists are still needed for machine learning tasks like manually selecting and developing new features. However, ML offers a clear set of guidelines that may be utilized to explain the outcomes in the majority of algorithms. Data science versus deep learning. Following are some differences between data science and DL. Data science is an interdisciplinary field that involves numerous procedures for gathering, cleaning, analyzing, and visualizing the data in order to solve a specific task or problem. It also involves constructing predictive or prescriptive models. Data science frequently uses deep learning, and the larger ML field, techniques to handle large amounts of data, identify important trends and novel features from the data, and build predictive/descriptive models for analytics. Machine intelligence. You've probably at least once watched a science fiction film about AI. It is one of the trendiest subjects in technology. The media and entertainment sector has significantly commercialized AI, which comes in a variety of flavors and is sometimes very accurate and other times greatly overblown. AI is the ability for any hardware or software agents to exhibit intelligence similar to that of humans. Cognitive capabilities of AI-capable agents enable them to observe, learn, act, and complete a task or problem on their own. The humanoids from movies that can walk, talk, think, and act like humans, or even better, are a far cry from the AI of today. Although it is still science fiction, significant developments in AI have increased our hope that this might become a reality in the near future. Popular AI-enabled products and services include the following. Voice recognition technology is used by personal voice assistants like Siri and Alexa to translate, understand, and respond to consumer inquiries. Tesla's self-driving cars recognize objects, road conditions, and specific circumstances using data from 12 integrated cameras that are transformed into a vector space, allowing them to drive autonomously and engage safety features in an emergency. E-commerce platforms are becoming more adept at forecasting what we are likely to be interested in buying by looking at our past purchases and online behavior. Nest is a smart thermostat that automatically modifies the temperature in your house based on your heating and cooling preferences. Robots, like the Neato vacuum cleaner, use lasers to sketch a floor plan so they may navigate more intelligently and avoid obstructions. Machine learning, artificial intelligence, and deep learning. Together, AI, ML, and DL offer robust data and predictive analytics capabilities. In conclusion, artificial intelligence (AI) is a broad field of automation of any work requiring cognitive problem-solving and decision-making. Although ML is a part of AI, not all AI is developed using ML. Instead, ML is a collection of techniques and algorithms that provide AI the ability to process, learn from, and interpret data, perceive information from the environment, such as images, sounds, and video, and complete a specific task. In order to process and learn from data independently, find important patterns and features, and make judgments or classifications, AI mainly utilizes ML and DL approaches. Though human-like AI is closer than ever to being created, there are still a lot of unanswered questions. The exponential expansion of AI is being fueled by advances in computing power technology and our growing understanding of how the human brain functions. Because it has the ability to vastly exceed the smartest minds on Earth, many people think that the AI of the future poses a threat to humanity. Although it is difficult to forecast the future, we will continue to make contributions to a better, smarter, and safer AI in the future. We believe that the advancement of AI is inevitable. So, that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Use the comments section below to tell us your thoughts about the video. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to be notified of all the latest videos.